Hello guys, this is Pokeland Legend Tips with another video. Today we're gonna be doing the event rating as well as explaining this recycle item, new platform, as well as the magic drop or whatever they call that. So yeah, that's the plan. Before we move into the real deal, please subscribe to the channel, drop a like. If you have any questions, you can ask us in the comments. Even better, join us on Facebook. The link is in the description below. So let's go to, they have a lot to cover today. Let's go to the top up. Apparently it's hooh and volcanion, and you have carry item in random. So that's that. And you get guardian spirits if you are, it gives you a shield in the beginning of the battle after 600 diamonds. Okay, items again. This is at least this is gold legendary plus some burgers, which is kind of cool since there is a lot of it going on in this event. So synthesis, one of the best IV ISO IV4 in the game. This is definitely a nice one. They gave you a Moltres, that's just a waste, but still. But they switched to unique carry item. You can see he is unique now. That's not bad. I mean, yeah. You get a fist plate plus 9 at 3000. Again, you get Registeel Regirocodol, 11% HP, 4.5 defense. That's cool as well. This is cool as well. This is for your support. It will give you R5, which we usually give, I think, 7% instead in for the support feature. This is for the HP core, for the gym cores, Tornado shards for 100, and this will let you unlock a second ability for one Pokemon, of course. And yeah, for 13k, that's a lot. They give you speed, this fish ball, so that gives speed. Then Regigas set for 20k. Well, now we are just really beyond normal people's recharge for an event. So, anyways, this event is kind of cool in recharge, to be honest. I mean, at least the synthesis is really nice. Everything else is actually really nice. So if I would recharge, if I had money to recharge, I'd probably recharge. 6,000 sounds cool. There is a lot of gold, which means $100. 9,000 if you really want second ability and it's farmable. But if you are in, in a very competitive server in early game and it just opened, then yeah, this might be a good idea to just go for the 9,000. But the 6,000 would be just perfect. So this is a pretty good event to recharge on, I would say, and I'll give it a 7 out of 10. So as expected, hooh and Volcanion in capsule. The next advanced capsule with rebate of 888. So you need a lot of pulls, 20 pulls. They give you one DNA as well. Volcanion is still using exclusive shards only. That's a good, I would say this is a good rebate, to be honest. Not that bad. He's really nice in a fire team as well as in a water team. So he kind of fit in both. Yeah, what else do we say? That's pretty much it for the advanced pulls. I mean, if you want them, you just can go and get them in today. Let's see the diamond cost later, of course. But I would say since he's exclusive Pokemon with rebate and DNA, then I would say it's a pretty nice pull. So I would say 7 out of 10 as well. Let's see for the Diamond Burning, which I expect to be bad since everything else is kind of cool so far. So yeah, gives you some vids which you kind of need right now. Mega Evolve Stones, Shiny Evolve coins, but that's not, that's not a lot. One burger 1200. I expect this to be random. Yeah, it's random. Yeah, as expected, it's kind of bad as well. Yeah, it's really bad. It gives you some burgers, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's really bad. You get some inherit stones at 30k, which you're probably gonna reach if you are going for the pulls, and 40k as well. So that's at least you are getting inherit stone B first. 60k, that's gonna be hard to reach. I mean, unless you do lotto as well as the turntable, but it gives you 3 gems of R5. So yeah, so diamond burning is not that cool. I would give it a 2 out of 10, but I mean, that should not usually that this is the case. If you have a great event, there is either a good pool plus a bad diamond cost, or a bad pool with a great diamond cost. So that's how it goes. So let's go and see the vid. Apparently, finally, I think this is pretty okay. You get how much? 20 to 40, 60, 80, 120, and with 200 shards, if you manage the 3500 vids, which should be okay, then a lot of XP as well, and a lot of cash. This is not that bad in comparison to whatever we had just a few days ago. At least you can get 200 shards, which is around 1 week, I think. Yeah, should be around 1 week. No, not actually 1 week. It's like 4 or 5 days. If your server is a little bit old, like 3 4 months in Monster Riot. So yeah, I mean it's not that bad, and you should definitely you are going to waste your vids anyways in this event, since most not gonna listen. So I would just gonna make this a 5 out of 10. Yeah, I mean if they could just put this into advanced, that would be a 10 out of 10. But that's wishful hope thinking. So consume rank. They give you 20 unique items plus 8 ice plates. 20 is and 20 super attribute card. This is not that bad as well. I mean, 20 here, 20 here, and 20 here ain't bad. Especially the super attribute card for the first ability are super hard to get. So they put that into consideration. For this, I would say for the icicle plate, that's not really something I would. It's just a +8. If it was something higher, then yeah. So except that the other spots are kind of bad. So only the first guy will benefit from this. So I would say I'll give it a 3 out of 10 or 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 sounds fair. Yeah, definitely. So the recharge of ranking. Okay, let's just put it out there. You're gonna get a white Curum in a random personality. So since they have not mentioned the personality, and when they don't, means it's really random. Thus, wait till the last hours of the event before going to the recharge. Of course, you will have to. I mean, if it's a crazy amount, then yeah, those go for it since it's random, and he might just get a bad personality, and you will get stuck with him. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise you can. I mean, if you want him. Plus, second place get like 400 shards, which is not that bad as well. In comparison to the first place, it's bad, but I mean, usually they could have just put this as a first spot, and you would probably would have gone for it. So yeah, they give a lot of burgers as well, 40 for the first place, and the fifth plate +8, which really doesn't matter since you're gonna be recharged anyways. I think they've put a fifth plate here for 3000, so yeah, +9 even. So yeah, the rank of recharge, I would say a 4 out of 10 again, or something like that. So yeah, definitely a 4 out of 10. So let's go ahead. Today there is double drops, guys. They already said it. Here we go. You can just go to the chip challenge and check that. You will see that there is double drops. Yes, there is double drops. So that's a good thing. What is this? Yeah. So double drops, take that into consideration. Let's go back to the packages, check the packages. Actually, let's go and check this, explain a little bit this stuff. So let's go to the Snappy. So what do we have here? This is Sweet Surprise, Snappy. So we have this kind of 111 magic, whatever, stuff that you get from mists, from dungeons. So you can collect them in dungeons. Basically, I tried to collect some of them. Normal and elite dungeon drop this. I don't expect master mode to drop it, so since they didn't state it. And with it you can do a lot of exchange and stuff. This stuff right now is kind of bad since we are here. I mean, for the Fey mount and for the attribute stones. But if you needing Yuxi, then you might want to go for this. But again, disclaimer, drop rates are really bad. I mean, I wasted like 200. I think right now it's about, let's just check how much I wasted. Should be around 200 bits. Yeah, 286. I wasted around 286, and this is what I got. I mean, I've not used any. So I got 6 here, 2 here, and 2 here. So yeah, do the math. If you need 30, then it's like 200 bits, around 300 bits multiplied by 150. So that should be around a lot of bits, like more than 5,000 bits. So if you have a lot of burgers, that it's a good time to use them. So more than 5,000 bit will give you a timid Yuxi, and I think it's a pretty cool and pretty cheap, to be honest. If you have burgers. If not, then it's gonna be pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. So we're just gonna show you here where to get these kind of stuff. So let's say if you want to get, you should actually go for higher vids, since they're probably gonna have a good drop rate. Yeah, and still there is like double drop. So if you're really going for this, then you should farm since while at it. You see the drop here, so you should farm while at it. Get try to finish the carry out the props islands first, then move to the friendship materials as well. So you'll see here that they dropped like this kind of stuff. But if we go to normal, which is here, and for example, let's go to the lowest one, which is 6 vid, which some people might think that they can outsmart the game and just go waste all their vids in a 6. The drop rate is worse. Yeah, you wait a second. I'm just gonna purchase some vids, and let's do 10 raiding, and let's see what's the drop rate. So this is the drop rate, is something like this. It's not optimal. I mean, we just wasted 100 and we got out of it 2, 6, 8, 10 stuff. So there is like a 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a 50% drop ratio. A 50% drop ratio against whether we just saw in Elite, which was pretty much close to 100% drop. So we're just gonna watch that again. Let's just check, which was, see, that's pretty much 100% so far. Yeah, this is 100%. So yeah, so definitely go for Elite. I would say try to finish these carrying stuff, the props first, then go to the friendship. That's what I usually do. I go to like some Pokemons that I need to increase his friendship, that I just go to the island itself. Then I raid this as much as I can, and I'll get friendship as well. See that the drop here is not that cool. Yeah, that should cover it. Okay, that's that for how to get those kind of stuff. But now let's go back and rate this stuff again. So don't do the fairy fruit. We already told you guys. Don't do the attribute stones since they are easy farmable from Pokemon League. Every day you get like, I don't know, 100 or more, 200 even if you are in a good guild. For if you want to go for Yuxi, then I just told you that you need around like 5k of Vits and a lot of luck. So yeah, if you don't want to go for that, then yeah, save your Vits for another day. Let's go to see what is in the packages. So in the packages, apparently they are giving 10 of these stuff for 7k, which is kind of a lot. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a lot. I mean, I wouldn't go for this. They are giving random ISO 2, 3, 4 for 400. Again, I wouldn't say that's a good idea. I would definitely not buy this. And this is unique items for 600, but only one. So again, that's not a good idea. I would wait for event where I can get that and consume better than just do it here. For this, a lot of people gonna ask anyway, so you get 200 vids for 500, and here they are putting like 10 times, which means you can get around 2000 vids for around 5k diamonds. So is it a good deal? I would say yeah, it might be a good deal because 2000k for 5k diamonds, and if you can manage to add a little bit more with burgers and so on, and you manage to get Yuxi, then that would be cheap. Otherwise, if you just need that for some other stuff, like if you just need that for this, for example, and let's assume there is strike cards here instead of attribute stones, it might be worth it as well. But now there is attribute stones and fairy fruits, then it's definitely not worth it. Okay, so this package rating is really if conditions. So if this and if that. So let's go back to this recycle items kind of stuff. This is where you recycle your items here. So let's explain this platform first. So of course, if you don't want to use these magic items here, you can recycle them here. So don't worry about that, you can recycle them, and they're gonna be apparently a lot of legendaries here. I just hope that they put the one with the exclusive as well, so not only the one with the general shards, but I'm not sure about this, but I just hope they put the exclusive. So in the description they did not state if it's gonna be exclusive or just universal. So if the exclusive Pokemons will appear here, this is gonna be a great deal. Otherwise it's pretty much, I mean, for people that don't have these Pokemons, then yeah, it might be interesting to get these Pokemons using 30 or 40 DNA and some diamonds only. So that might be a good idea for some people. But let's see first, what is this? This is a, I don't know, a magic recycle item that you get from here, and you will see that you can only get this by recycling stuff when the event is over, which means the event countdown is 6 days, so your score will stay for 6 days. Then it will get like recycled, like it will get raised. And of course, during the event, each recycled pack will take recycled scores and other resources. Anyways, yeah, that's is understandable. Let's go and try to get these recycle points. Of course, there is some if you have items that you can recycle, then it will show up here. Again, same for here. You can recycle your I would say this is for the Halloween stuff that we already have, the events. Let's look at this. You can recycle this. Let's just confirm. You can recycle 51 points for 551 apples for 510 recycle points, which is pretty much nothing since you need like 10,000 recycle points just to get one Pokemon. And let's look at the, not even one Pokemon, you need 20,000 to get one Pokemon. So let's look at this stuff. You see that you can get each piece for 10 points, so you need a lot of pieces. So I don't think this is a good idea to recycle these stuff. So don't actually recycle these stuff because it's really not worth it. I mean, I mean, even if you recycle all this, I'm just gonna get 2,610 points, which is nothing in comparison to how much I need to get to a full Pokemon. So what I mean, if you, another way to do this is that if you have a lot, I mean, when I say a lot of ISO4, then you might want to recycle this. For example, if you have a lot of ISO1, you might want to recycle this as well. So you see that one ISO is 116 points. So that's a lot. So I think they're gonna put, you see, if you just if I recycle everything here, why the hell are they recycling my ISO4? So if I recycle everything that is here, and it's like just one tree, and one, I get like 83,740 points. So this is basically around 4 Pokemons right there. So yeah, that's around 4 Pokemons. If I want 4 Pokemons, I can just recycle this. Since I have DNA, then I can just get that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's the best way to use this platform for now. Okay, let's go for the recharge gifts. Again, this is pretty normal, 6 days. And to mention, they said that this thing gonna change, so I expect it to change tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, I will definitely expect it to change tomorrow. We have to wait and see. I mean, it's the first time that we see it in global, and they might just change the way it is in from CN, since there is a lot of stuff that are actually different. So yeah, for the recharge gifts, again, you can choose between this or this. This is gold, legendary, and random, and this is random ISO 4. I think Ash Pikachu is usually 7,500. You have endless armor and origin pen set. You have supports, which is either Regigas or Mewtwo. I would definitely go for Regigas if I were you. If you have him, you can get a second. And at the end, again, for 10,000 diamonds, you have Hoopa, or you have this 111 stuff. Yeah, that will probably let you have Yuxi and something else. So we already rated this, guys, in other events. It's definitely not worth it to get this unless you are really a second in the event of Hoopa. So Cuddy, get this if you want. But for normal people, it's really expensive, I would say. Let's go back and talk about the Lucky Cup. Is as usual. I mean, it's the Lucky Cup. Let's just look at if we can manage to get the DNA. That's what we are usually trying to do. This is a tradition in our channel, and hopefully we will be lucky. Oh, skill calls, not that bad. The diamond raw turntable, well, the first turn is 99.99%, 550. You might get 600, so that's and the turntable, you can see it's for 2 days, actually 24, yeah, it's for 2 days, so almost 2 days. So that's that. The slots. A lot of people are asking. I don't like this stuff. I mean, 2,800 diamonds, and you're not sure wherever you are getting. So, I don't like that feature. I think this is pretty much it considering this event. If you have any questions, you can ask us. But in general, I would rate it as a good event, since there is a lot of stuff that you'll be able to do. You can get a lot of Pokemon. So I will rate it as 7 out of 10 because there is a lot of I mean, you have a lot of choices in these events, Even in the snappy Yuxi here is really nice if you want to go for it. Then yeah, I mean, definitely go for it if you need to. Otherwise, save your burgers and wait for a better diamond. Wait for for a better Pokemon here if you have Yuxi, or wait for a better stuff here. So definitely go for this first rather than this. Uh, Hopefully they will do strike cards after 2 days. This is 2 days. So hopefully they do strike cards and they'll change this to something else. So I'll definitely go for the strike card one. So yeah, this has been it. Cheers guys and see you later.